Hello everybody and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout video. So today in front of us we have my second Blackout victory. I'll probably not do a video for every one of these, even though they will be very rare and few and far between. But yeah, I just recorded it, wanted to well, I saved it and then obviously uploaded it, blah blah blah, whatever. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of show off and talk through it from my point of view. I wasn't recording or streaming or anything at the time of this. It was just I had about half an hour to kill one morning before I had to go pick up my mum. She was coming down to visit me for Christmas, so I had to go and collect her. And in the one game I played, I managed to get a nice wee victory. I wasn't aiming to land here. I think I was aiming for the houses close towards the construction site, but this has ended up where I landed. And yeah, just took it from there. So just a little bit of looting to start things off. Got a nice couple of wee guns and bits and bobs. And then I started hearing somebody outside, and so I was just chilling out waiting for them. I knew they were going to come in. I could hear them going from building to building, so I waited for them to come in, and then yeah, took them out. So that was first wee kill, completely different to what I was doing in my first victory that I'd been up on the channel before, where I was very cautious and just hiding in corners all the time. But here, got my first kill within the first couple of minutes of the match actually starting, which I was happy with. Still just chilling out a little bit though, waiting for the circle to move, and then I'll make my move. So I'm still a bit of a cautious player. That hasn't changed, but I will move a lot more now, and I will attack people rather than waiting for them to come to me. I will go to them. So yeah, the style of play changed a little bit, but I really am still not a very good player. If I play online with any friends or whatever, they're still going to carry me on duos or quads. So yeah, that's not gonna change at all. Picked a couple of shots there, but missed completely. So nothing's happening at all. But we're just moving towards the circle. I hate going into firing range. I always feel so exposed coming down there. I just genuinely hate it. Absolutely petrifies me every time. But making our way across, I wanted to get away from firing range into a little bit more of a remote area, and I ended up coming across these houses up here. And when I arrived, I knew there was folk about, so I kind of just chilled out for a little bit. I knew there was someone in and around, so I was just chilling out, watching and listening and sound hoarding as best as I could to see who was there and who was doing what. And then there we go, clocked him in the windows. Wasn't able to pick a shot away that time though, but at least I know he's there, so I can maybe watch for him moving. Didn't do much moving there, and then someone else comes along, and great shot that I am, can't kill him. So I thought he was going to run away, but no, he came back for more after he heard he was getting shot. Still can't hit him to save myself though. So now there's one in each of the houses, and I'm sitting up on the hill feeling a little more exposed than I think I was. But that guy heard. I think that guy in that faraway house heard. Should have maybe been a bit quicker on the trigger. I could have maybe killed him, but no, it didn't happen. So the circle's coming, so going to start moving, and I thought I'll move away now. And then the guy in the closer house, he started making some moves. Again, my amazing shots couldn't hit him at all. But he knows I'm here now. But I'm pretty sure there's still someone in that house as well. So it was yeah, trying to figure out what to do. Finally got a hit. But nope, need to move. Circle's coming. And now there's a quad bike coming. I fucking cacked myself. I shot myself here. I didn't know what to do. It was just, this guy comes at me in a quad and I'm panicking. Panicking so much I'm actually running away from the circle for some reason. So the quad's floating about. I know there's a guy over in the distance over there, and I'm just a little bit confused and not wanting to get involved. But thankfully I was on the slower side of the circle, so I could run away from it and get back inside and get some health. I noticed the guy running across the hill there. I should have slowed that down, but oh well. So I know he's in the background in behind this house somewhere. I know he's floating about. And there he is, just lying in the grass. Great accuracy to start with, fantastic. Get the kill though, and headshot to finish it off. So let the circle come in, make sure no one else is closing in. Double check, and then go loot him. My something wrong with my controller. It kept flicking through and coming off the bag, and I was trying to get back into it, and it's just, I spent more time trying to get back in the bag than I did actually picking up stuff for my guns. I managed to get that to move just before the circle. Again, still got a bit of a distance to go. Didn't give myself much time today. Thought I'll go through the tunnel, follow the tracks, start getting shot at from up here though. And I thought if I go through the tunnel, the guy's gonna go over the hill and start shooting me from the other side. So I really started getting a little bit worried that he was gonna shoot me. So I thought I'll go under the rail tracks and over it. And yeah, just completely miscalculated that. And started panicking, thinking, oh crap, circle's going away from me, there's a guy on the hill who's going to shoot me, just crash my quad, I'm not going to get back up there without drawing attention to myself. So I was trying to get under the arches here, so that this guy wouldn't kill me. A fact as well that I was running very, very low on health. I only had six heals left as well. I was just absolutely panicking, thinking that I was going to get shot by this guy in the hill, but I think he wasn't really too bothered about me anymore, so I'm just going to make my way into this circle as quick as I can. Only got one little bit of health left that I can use, and just coming up here, there's just all of a sudden a guy just floating about. Don't know if he could hear me or was expecting me or whatnot, but yeah, quick kill. See if he's got any health. Heal myself up as best as I can, and we're into the top 11. So a little bit more aggressive than my first victory. Still playing quite calmly, nonetheless.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Seen some more people. That guy just got killed in front of me, so that's one less person for me to have to worry about. But yeah, we're down to the last 10, and this is, I think when I get into the top 30, I start getting bloody nervous. Never mind top 10. So yeah, we're just seeing what we can do. I feel very exposed out here. So I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I found this rock just inside the circle, and I thought, right, I'm going to sit here for a little while, just looking about though, listening for people. You can hear a few people moving about each side, watching, make sure nobody comes up behind me, because they're still a little bit exposed up here. I couldn't hear much at the moment, but I think there's a lot more people on the other side of the circle. Obviously, there's not much happening here. But then there's one guy just appears, if I remember rightly. There he is.
Travel to indicated safe zone.
He just appears there. I could have probably done better. I think if I nailed those first 3 shots rather than just getting one off, I could have probably killed him. He throws a Molotov out of panic, and he gets away. But circle's moving again, and I have to get into it, so I thought, right, fuck it, we'll chase this guy. At least I know there's only one over here as opposed to maybe 7 or 8 over the other side. Some fighting up there. Can't shoot to save myself again. Typical. Circle catches me. But I'm still really nervous about this guy being down here somewhere. And I see this big rock, and I'm thinking, right, what would I do? I'd hide behind the rock. So I was 90% sure somebody would be here. And sure enough, there he is. It is genuinely what I would do. It's the only way I knew he'd be there. It's because it's exactly what I would have done. So, and then circle's moving again. I'm hitting people. My controller, fucking the buttons just not doing what I want them to do. It's just annoying me. So I just gave up with my looting and started moving again. A couple of shots off on that guy. There's 3 of us left. I didn't know there was 3 of us left by this point. I wasn't really paying attention. So when I stopped shooting here, I have a look and I go, uh-oh, 3 left, here we go. So I know where one of them is. He's the guy I'm shooting at, just trying to get into the circle again. And just trying to figure out where he is and what's happening. Just use whatever perks I have. I've only got the one, really. There's this guy coming down the hill. My shooting's getting a little bit better. 1 out of 3 there. And I'm pretty sure he was going to jump in the building, which as far as I'm aware he does do. And that's when he gets picked off by the other guys. So the other guy's in the building, or there or thereabouts as far as I'm aware. Come over the hill, you can see just on the right hand side of the building, you can see his guy glitching through the building itself. So that gave me the upper hand, and I thought, fuck it, I'm just going to throw a grenade in and see what happens. Throw a grenade in, get him, jump site, happy days. Happy days. I couldn't have asked for that to go better for me. But yeah, thankfully just seeing his body through that building really made all the difference there, so I was well chuffed with that. And with the armour, thank goodness the grenade got rid of most of that for me. But that was much better for me. I think it was got 5 kills for that one there, which is yeah, one of my better ones, my better games, especially considering I won. But yeah, I was dead chuffed for that one, and yeah, couldn't have asked for a better game there. But like I said, if you compare that victory to my first victory, I'm starting to be a little bit more aggressively going for kills, not hiding away like I had been, and yeah, just all in, getting stuck in really. But I hope you enjoyed that video. Gonna hopefully get some more gameplay done, maybe get another couple of victories, do some streams with my brother and a couple of pals that play it as well. So that'll be good. I'll link my Twitch in the description below. That's where we'll do most of the streaming. But thanks very much for watching this one. That's my second Blackout victory, and we'll catch you all in the next video. Cheerio.